Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Naram Promotions, The Real Deal podcast show. We always say, pray going out, pray coming in, and always remember, God is in control every time. It's going to be a beautiful night tonight as we enter into the Christmas week. You know the holy season. Goodness gracious me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Naram Promotions, The Real Deal podcast show. It's a beautiful thing. I'm telling you. Tonight is Thursday Night Live. And stand by for Jack SOWAH at 8:30. So like, share, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be here. On our last podcast show, he was a no-show for a reason. His mom is not well, and he had to take care of her, so he was not able to come on the show on our last podcast. But he's rested and ready for 8:30 tonight. So we have an early show tonight, and he'll be here with DJ Lassa at 8:30. That's going to be a beautiful thing. Ladies and gentlemen, as we always do, we always start off with a prayer and some inspiration, and tonight is no different. We're in a season of peace and love and harmony, and also it's holy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to our prayer. Let's get to it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get that on the screen. But do remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and click that notification bell. Do remember, Jack SOWAH is going to be here at 8:30, ladies and gentlemen. So tell your friends, share this live. Share it, ladies and gentlemen. Share it. Get ready. He's going to be here. So you got to get ready. So tonight is going to be epic as he's going to continue his story. And we have an announcement that we made the other night. We're going to make it with Jack SOWAH live on the air. And also we want to hail up all the Naram crew in England. That's Colonel, that's a talking Colonel, Burrow, Stuka, Smiley, Floyd, and all the Naram Massive in England. They're watching. We want to say maximum respect to all the crew here in the United States and in the Caribbean and around the world, in Africa, in Europe, in Japan. We say hailings to all of you, and we wish you all the best in this season and beyond too. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be an epic show tonight with Jack SOWAH, who's coming on at 8:30. That's in an hour. So let's go. We got to get through this segment of the show so we can get him on the air so he has enough time to tell his story. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start out with our prayer. Here we go.
Father, my strong tower and shield, I come before you today, humbling myself in your mighty presence. Lord, you are my refuge, my protector, and my fortress in whom I trust. I seek your divine protection from anything that may bring harm to my life, my body, my mind, and my soul. You alone, O Lord, are my defender, and I call upon you with faith, believing that you will surround me with your unfailing love and mighty power. Father, I know that in this world, dangers lurk in many forms. Some are seen and others are unseen. There are physical dangers, spiritual battles, emotional struggles, and unexpected troubles. But Lord, I find my peace in knowing that you are greater than any force that may come against me. I put my full trust in you, believing that no harm shall befall me when I rest under the shadow of your wings. Your word in Psalm 91 verse 4 declares that you will cover me with your feathers, and under your wings I will find refuge. Your faithfulness is my shield and defense. Lord, I ask that you cover me today with your divine protection. Keep me safe from sickness, from accidents, from evil attacks, and from any form of destruction. Let your angels be assigned to guard me in all my ways, that I may walk in safety and peace. Protect me, Lord, from those who wish me harm, whether their actions are intentional or unintentional. Shield me from their words, their deeds, and their plans. Guard my heart from bitterness and help me to walk in love and forgiveness, trusting that you will be my defender. Let no betrayal, no gossip, no lies, and no false accusations shake my confidence in you. Father, I also ask for protection over my mind. Keep me safe from negative thoughts, from fear, from anxiety, and from worry. Let your peace, which surpasses all understanding, guard my heart and mind in Christ Jesus. Remove every thought that seeks to discourage or weaken my faith. Fill me with strength, courage, and confidence in your mighty power. Lord, I surrender every aspect of my life to you. Protect my home, my family, my loved ones, my job, my finances, and everything that concerns me. Let your hand rest upon me day and night. Keep me from accidents, from unexpected troubles, and from any evil force that seeks to disrupt my peace. Let your presence go before me and surround me with your divine favor. Thank you, Lord, for hearing my prayer. I trust that you are my shield and protector. I will not fear, for you are with me. I will walk in confidence, knowing that I am covered by your grace and love. May your name be glorified in my life forever. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen.
Amen, ladies and gentlemen. What a powerful prayer. I'm telling you, that's a beautiful thing. Brings goosebumps to my body. I'm telling you, it's powerful, powerful prayer. As we come into the Christmas season, I had to bring that one. It's a bit long and winded, but it means a lot, especially if you're going through a lot. And we always got to remember God is in control. So we got to find time to praise the Almighty God. So I say, welcome back to the show, each and every one. I'm going to give you some words of wisdom because we're moving into the season of peace and love. And as you traverse through this season, you may find your love, but there's something that we got to tell you, and as words of wisdom. And I want to share that with you before we get into the meat of the show. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me share that with you momentarily, and then we'll get into the meat of the show. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Bring that to the stage right now, and here it is.
You should never disrespect your mothers. Never, 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 never disrespect your mama. I don't care what your mama is. That's your mama. And you must honor and respect her. I don't care what your father is. You must honor and respect your fathers. Because without mama and father as agents of the creative process of the God, you don't come into existence. That's right. So if you smack your mama, that's like smacking God. You smack your daddy, that's like smacking God, because you would have nothing that you have of life if mama wasn't there and if daddy wasn't there. You say, well, my daddy's a drunkard. I don't care what he is. That's the agency that God used to produce sperm that was the essence of your life, and you ought to be grateful. Do you understand? Very important, beloved. You should never.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Words of wisdom. Words of wisdom. Honor thy mother and father so that thy days will be longer upon the earth. Check it out. It's a beautiful thing. Welcome back to Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. And we're going to play the Naram anthem before we get into a little bit more meat of the matter. Goodness gracious me. I love this anthem. I'm telling you, it's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to bring that to you. I want you to get used to it because it is the Naram anthem. And we're going to play that right now for you. Here we go. We're going to bring it to your stage and thrill you with the Naram anthem. So here we go. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough,
Goodness gracious,
I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective.
it's a Naram anthem, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
You should be getting after it. I got facts over facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the
Goodness
pettiness.
gracious me, I'm telling you. It's the Naram anthem, and I say welcome back to Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. What a night. You know, we're coming into the Christmas week, ladies and gentlemen, and we've got to remember those who are less fortunate, those who have been through tragedy like Hurricane Melissa. You know, we got to make sure we be our brother's keeper and we help the less fortunate, not only in this time, but always. You know what I mean? So, but at this moment in time, in this season, I would like you to remember those who need you most. You get what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Spread a little love. It's the season for it. And remember, take care of the children, take care of the elderly. They are a part of us. So, ladies and gentlemen, also, I want you to remember that Jack SOWAH is coming on the air. So you got to, at 8:30. So like, share, subscribe, comment, click that notification bell. And just remember, this is Uncut. And he's going to be here live and in charge to tell you his story. It's going to be a series of events leading into an award ceremony. So we're going to announce that again a little bit later when he comes on. And it's going to be epic. You know, I mean, he's one of those gentlemen that has caused a lot of people in Jamaica and around the world who have visited Jamaica when he started to do his media recordings, and both in audio and video. And he put a face to the reggae music industry. That's the dancehall music industry. He put a face and a voice to those who are now great. We have lost a lot of great ones, and we're going to be talking about that later on tonight. But this gentleman, he is epic. He's great. He's a pioneer, and in his own right, he has kept his library, and he's now digitizing it so that the world can see it. You will have to pay a small fee to see those videos, but it is historic, and that small fee keeps his library going. You know, it costs a lot of money, especially in Jamaica, to do what he's doing. And he did it out of the love of the business, and he did it better than those who have better technology today. You will be, as time goes by, you'll be seeing snippets of his videos, and you're going to wonder, you know, I mean, you have a lot of people out there who have grandfathers and you know, who have been in those videos, and grandmas and so on. And these grandchildren, children and grandchildren can now say, there's daddy, you know what I mean? There's mommy, having a great time. Back then you had to dress up to go into the parties in a special way. Today is kind of different, but when you look through his lens to see what the world was like back then to compare to what it is now, it's amazing. And he's preserved that part of history. And I'm making a special appeal to the Jamaica government to make sure they award him while he's alive. Get what I'm saying? We're going to do it. And we hope that he's still alive in a few short weeks when we do it. But we're going to announce that a little bit later on. So welcome back to the show. This is Naram Promotions, The Real Deal podcast show. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say greetings to all our viewers, listeners, and my family. I have little Giovanna, my smallest. She's watching. Hello, baby. Daddy's here doing the show. You know what I mean? Daddy will see you soon. And also all my children, all my grandchildren. You know what I mean? So all my family in England, the Naram family as well in England, and the Naram crew in Jamaica. We say hats off to my other half, Nikisha, and also all my family. Big up to DJ Asher D in England on Passion Radio UK. I'll be seeing you soon. Also, DJ Latta and his family, and we say to Jack SOWAH and his family, we say greetings as well. Each and every one on the show, just remember you can comment. We will ask Jack SOWAH if he wants the phone lines to be open while he's on the air. So stand by for that, because a few people have asked me, can we speak to him directly on the show? I said, I'll have to ask him, because he's got a library of information he wants to share. So if he wants the phone lines open, I will do so. So ladies and gentlemen, we also want to talk about the Jamaica relief and recovery effort after Hurricane Melissa. That's on October 28th when it happened. A lot of people suffered and lost a lot, and some people lost everything. And also some people lost the ultimate, and that's life. And we say condolences to those families. Keep that relief effort going. There's a lot of initiatives going on right now, and I want to point out a couple of them that's going on at the moment. And we've got one in, I think, Brooklyn. That's on the 26th, if I remember right. And I want to share that with you if I have it up here ready to go. So that's where you can take your canned goods and so on to help out those who need it in Jamaica. And I'm gonna see if it's here. Let's see if it's here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here I see it. So let's get that on the screen and share that with you. It's a benefit concert for the relief efforts in Jamaica. I want to share that with you because that's a beautiful thing. So let's get it on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. So I just, here we go. So let's share that with you and talk about it a little bit. And let's see what it's the Mind, Body, and Soul Health Ministry, Inc. and FERHR Foundation, Inc. Proudly presents Hurricane Relief Concert, a united front standing with Jamaica. The venue is at the Royal Crown. That's 5503 Glenwood Road in Brooklyn, New York. It said donate toiletries, clothing, and shoes. Also cleaning supplies, baby items, non-perishable items, etc. So monetary donations can be done by Zelle, and also they said, donate whatever you can. There's also a link here for a barcode that you can scan and get more information. It's hosted by Sherry Morgan, And there's a lot of artists that's going to be there, including Papa Biggie. Yes, you can see down there, down below. His name is there. You have Gringo Man, DJ Major, Miguel, Chris Chisholm, Jatef. You have people like Papa Biggie, Michael Palmer, and Prodigal, Joan Myers. A lot of artists. You can read that on your own, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be epic. This is going to be at the Royal Crown, 5503 Glenwood Road in Brooklyn, New York. You know, DJ Major Miguel is going to be there. You know what I mean? So big it up and Papa Biggie. You know what I mean? So that's going to be epic. It's a hurricane relief concert, and this is going to be on Friday, December 26th, Boxing Day, 2025. So check it out and make your donations, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be epic. So we say donate, drop something off, scan that barcode. And, you know, if you're not going to make it, send a $50 in or something. You know what I mean? It's open from 8 p.m. until close. So closing, I don't know what time closing is, but if you check that barcode out and you can make the call to those numbers, you can find out for yourself what's going on. So there's a telephone number here, 813-810-0911. What a beautiful number. So, you know, for the hurricane relief concert, it's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. So check it out. It's going to be in Brooklyn, New York. So you want to be there and donate, or donate if you don't want to be there. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So check it out. That's amazing. You know what I mean? So the hurricane relief efforts are still going on. You know, so we're going to touch on Prime Minister Andrew Holness. He was talking about mental health and the recovery. You know, a lot of people are suffering mentally because of the trauma that they have been throughout this hurricane, Melissa. I remember a gentleman saying that when I said 2/3 of Jamaica was damaged and the other 1/3 is ailing, and he said that was an incorrect statement. And I said to him, you have to be there, buddy. You know what I mean? When you think about damage, it's not just physical damage. You have mental damage as well. You know what I mean? You have all types of damages here. And we got to aid our brothers and sisters because it's not business as usual. It's going to take a very long time, for especially those who are suffering mentally, to get back to some sort of sanity. You know, so in this season, I'm asking you to do whatever you can to aid those in Jamaica to recover well. The government alone cannot do it. It takes each and every one of us to help our brothers and our sisters. So whatever you can do, please do it. Just do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So let's touch on to Prime Minister Andrew Holness as he speaks about mental health in Jamaica and what they're doing to help those who are suffering. So let's get on to it right now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring that to our stage and listen to Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Let's go. Here we go.
All of you who have suffered damage and loss, my heart is with you. But more than that, the effort of the government remains strong and committed to assisting you in recovering from loss, rebuilding forward, stronger and more resilient. I know that some of you are without roofs. Some of you have no house at all. The entire structure has been damaged. Your future seems uncertain. Recently, I was in another community, this time in St. James, that was impacted in a different way. The communities of West Green and Catherine Hall, where they suffered significant flooding. And in speaking to a community member, she asked me, Prime Minister, what are we going to do about the mental health issues? And she raised the point because, like many of us, the issues of mental health seem to be something that affects weak people. And she said she saw her friend, a man who she has always thought of as being strong, hardy, being able to withstand everything. And she said that when he looked at his house and all that he would have worked so hard for and see it washed out, he broke down in tears. And then she said she couldn't manage that either and begged him not to cry. And it was at that moment that she understood the trauma that a lot of Jamaicans are going through and the need for mental health support. The Minister of Health informed me that the Ministry of Health is making the necessary provisions and having the outreach and support. My recollection, however, is that during the period of Hurricane Gilbert, where many suffered loss and electricity didn't come back until 6 months after, I certainly didn't get water until about 3 or 4 months after. It was the community that kept us all sane. Certainly in my community, everybody gathered at night, whether it was with candle or lamp, and the youngsters would tell stories, we would laugh, we would play games, and that kept us sane, kept us strong, kept us positive and optimistic. We must never forget the importance of communities. And so in this challenge that we now face, it is an opportunity for us to rebuild communities, not just infrastructure, but to rebuild the relationships, the linkages that would have kept us strong as a people. For all of you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from Prime Minister Andrew Holness himself. And I say hats off to the Prime Minister for doing a marvelous job. It's an immense undertaking, and hats off to him because he has broad shoulders, and I'm telling you, he's doing a marvelous job. So hats off to the Prime Minister of Jamaica. So, ladies and gentlemen, also I want to say a big greetings to Wilfred Radigan. He's back on. He was ill. I was listening to his show last night, and we say hats off to him. We salute him. He's a good friend of mine. He has a wonderful show. You should check out his show, Reason with Radigan. It's amazing and informative, and also provocative as well. So you want to check it out. It's soul stirring, and he touches on a lot of topics. So check him out as Reason with Radigan on the social media, YouTube, and so on. So also do remember you can donate to Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. If you want to keep this family-friendly show alive, there's many ways you can do it, and you can just look down below. You'll see how to donate. Also, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Jack SOWAH. Jack SOWAH is going to be here at 8:30. We're at 8 o'clock, so we got to get through the rest of the programming real quick. So like, share, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell, and spread the word. You know what I mean? And we're gonna ask Jack SOWAH if he wants the phone lines to be open at some point during his presentation, and we'll see how that works out. So stand by for that, ladies and gentlemen, and stand by for Jack SOWAH. He's going to be here to tell you his story. So big up yourselves and big up to everyone around the world who are waiting for him. And we're going to make sure we touch into that topic real quick. So we also want to remember some of Jamaica's national treasures that recently passed away. Many of our Jamaican great treasures have died in recent years. And we remember the funeral that just went on with Joe Lickshot. If you remember Joe Lickshot, ladies and gentlemen, you will understand where I'm coming from, because he was a prolific person in the Jamaica dance hall, and he passed away. And I think Jack SOWAH covered that video. So we say rest in peace and condolences to his family. We want to share a little clip on Joe Lickshot so you know who he is. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out.
That is a family. Big up Curtis Lynch, JD, now wins come, Whitey out of Britain, Bandit 2010, original Jolie shot says on JD. Drop the rhythm.
Yeah, they're the B, man. And well, me see some big ganja split, man. Beg you, try them, man.
Right now, the man of a drama is Steve Rasta. Wrap up yourself a drama, have a holy. Alright, hit him.
Harold Jackson, known as Joe Lickshot, was one of reggae and dancehall's most unforgettable figures. He passed away on November 11th after battling prostate cancer, but his impact on sound system culture lives on, famous for his a cappella gunshot intros. His voice shook dancehalls worldwide. A true legend, Joe Lickshot's sound will never fade.
Bang, 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 bang. Originality.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Condolences to the family of a great, great artist who passed away, Joe Lickshot. And we say, we feel it. Believe me, we've lost a treasure in Jamaica. And also talking about treasures, we also lost Jimmy Cliff recently. And that's very, very touching as well. I'm going to touch on a short video just to remind you who he was, of his celebration that just went on a couple of days ago. And we're going to touch a couple of minutes of that. So let's listen to the opposition leader. Then we're going to listen to the Prime Minister talk about it. This was epic, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Check this out.
Prime Minister and Mrs. Holness, Minister Grange, other ministers of government, parliamentarians, members of the family, Jimmy Cliff, musicians, players of instruments, ladies and gentlemen. Today I join Jamaica and the entire world as we celebrate and also bid farewell to one of our cultural ambassadors, one of our greatest, James Chambers, popularly known as Jimmy Cliff. Jimmy Cliff occupies a special place in Jamaica's popular music tradition. His unique tenor voice, with its tremendous range, was a true gift, beautiful, powerful, and unmistakably his own. No one sounded like Jimmy Cliff. He was a great songwriter and performer. His impact on the culture of our island home cannot be discussed without honoring the film, The Harder They Come, a work of art that played a very influential role in carrying our culture to the world. Jimmy Cliff, of course, starred in that movie, and he delivered a performance so natural, so authentic, so convincing that it has helped guarantee the film's timelessness. Although it was shot in the late 60s, early 70s, the themes, the dialogue, and songs, including The Harder They Come and Many Rivers to Cross, two of Jimmy Cliff's greatest songs, remain as fresh today as they ever were. And I must tell you that, in my opinion, that soundtrack ranks among the greatest in film in the history of the world. Like myself, many Jamaicans will remember the blisteringly hot day at the National Stadium during the final qualifying match in our 1998 Road to France World Cup campaign. In a packed stadium, overfull stadium, Jimmy Cliff performed The Harder They Come. and he had the whole crowd rocking. In that moment, there was no doubt that we would qualify for the World Cup, and qualify we did. Big up Jimmy Cliff. The last time I saw Jimmy Cliff perform was at the University of the West Indies, Mona campus, in the Chapel Gardens. And I grew up in that community, so I was very familiar with the Chapel Gardens. And it was meant to be the first of a series of concerts. The venue was full and the audience was completely enthralled. Jimmy Cliff performed a long set, drawing from his massive catalog with hits from every decade. Anyone who was there knew they had witnessed something special that night. And I give thanks to the Most High that I was blessed with the opportunity to be there and listen to that wonderful performance by the great Jimmy Cliff. Jimmy Cliff was appropriately awarded the Order of Merit in 2003, which is, of course, one of the highest honors our nation can bestow. He was a son of St. James, Somerton community, and a child of Jamaica whose gifts transcended borders and barriers. He occupied a unique place in Jamaican music because his identity was somewhat different, I think, to any other of our musical geniuses. He, as has been said by Minister Grange, was proficient in all of the genres of Jamaican music. And also, he was proficient in other genres. But how he carried himself, how he evolved as a human being, his relationship with the Most High, all of these things were unique to Jimmy Cliff. And of course, he became a much-loved and respected figure in many parts of the world. Africa, South America, especially Brazil, Asia, Europe. Jimmy Cliff, his respect was sky high and well-deserved. I would argue that his impact is immeasurable and his contributions eternal. His passing was sudden. I did not know he was ailing. But what remains clear is that Jamaica and the world benefited from a truly remarkable man. May his soul rest in peace, and may the chimes in heaven configure themselves in accordance with his wonderful and sweet melodies. One love.
Ladies and gentlemen, opposition leader, Mr. Mark Golding.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get...
Musical talent runs in the Cliff family.
So, here's the Prime Minister of Jamaica giving honor to Jimmy Cliff.
Thank you, masters of ceremony. Jimmy's bereaved family, especially his widow, Latifah. Mr. Mark Golding, leader of the opposition. The Honorable Olivia Babsy Grange, our Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment, and Sports. The Most Honorable Juliet Holness, our Speaker of the House. Ministers and members of the House of Representatives and the Senate. Other leaders and representatives of public and private sector. Members of the music fraternity. Members of the media, fellow Jamaicans at home and abroad, good afternoon. Today we pause not simply because a great artist has passed, but because a great soul has completed his earthly journey. We pause to honor a man whose voice, music, and spirit carried his nation far beyond its shores, long before the world truly knew our name. Today we honor the Honorable James Jimmy Cliff Chambers Order of Merit, a cultural giant, a pioneer, and one of the most important builders of Jamaica's global identity. Jimmy Cliff was more than a singer. He was more than a songwriter. He was more than an actor. He was more than a performer. Jimmy Cliff was a messenger, one who carried the story of this small island with all its struggles, resilience, faith, and beauty to the widest possible audience, and ensured that Jamaica was heard, recognized, and respected. From humble beginnings, Jimmy rose at a time when Jamaican music was still searching for international recognition. There were no established paths, no
Hold on, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, in take 56. Blessings, bless up, bless up. Good job, in take 56. Big up family.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we lost transmission there for a moment. Let's get back to it. And we'll see. We had a technical difficulty, so the internet played. So let's get things back in order and get back on track where we left off. And we were listening to Prime Minister Andrew Holness with his address regarding the passing of Jimmy Cliff, the Honorable Jimmy Cliff, OM, and D-Lit. And it was epic a couple of days ago when this happened. So I'm going to finish sharing this with you as we wait for the great Jack SOWAH at round about 5 minutes from now, or it's round about there. We lost a couple of minutes, so give or take a couple of minutes, okay? So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue.
Barriers that once seemed immovable. His songs spoke directly to the human condition. Many rivers to cross. Not many Jamaicans knew that this was an original song of Jimmy Cliff. And there are many who believe that Jimmy copied this song. But Jimmy Cliff wrote this song in 1969 in London. The reports are that he was feeling frustrated, that he had gone to London. He was expecting that his career would take off, but he was not getting the impact in London. And he was very frustrated. But like a true artist, he channeled this frustration into words that carried such powerful meaning. It is his own frustration that, when crafted into the artistry, that opened the doors. Many rivers to cross would have touched so many minds, inspired so many visions, and lit passion in so many hearts. This song has been covered by artists who are considered greats: Cheer, UB40, Annie Lennox. Our Jimmy Cliff, our local artist, has created this piece of music, of poetry, that will be indelible in the history of mankind. Yeah, I like Many Rivers to Cross. I certainly identify with that. But I like even more, You Can Get It If You Really. You can get it if you really want it. I identify even more with that. But you know the Jamaican spirit. The harder they come, and all of these are timeless classics that transcend our culture. These are global music for all people all over the world. These songs were affirmations of dignity. They were declarations of perseverance. They were reminders that even in hardship, hope remains possible. Jimmy Cliff did not merely entertain the world, Jimmy Cliff uplifted the world. It is not often that I agree with the leader of the opposition. But the harder they come, the soundtrack is probably, I mean, you said it was among the best. Not that I want to top what you have said, but I think it is the best soundtrack. I think we can agree that yes, it was among the best soundtracks ever produced. And of course, that film and its music marked a defining turning point in Jamaica's cultural history. It introduced reggae to a global audience, but it did something even more profound. It introduced the Jamaican experience, our realities, our aspirations, our creativity, on our
Stand
own.
by, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go through the rest of the program. We're going to cut something short so we can get Jack SOWAH online. So, and that's Jack SOWAH trying to get a hold of me at the moment. So,
and here I would like to throw out a challenge.
Hang on, Jack.
That
so
film
is
over 50 years old. It is time that our new artists find the passion and the inspiration to create even more work of art like this. Through that work, the world began to see Jamaica differently. And just as importantly, Jamaicans began to see themselves differently. Yes, we can create works of art that are timeless. The movie, The Harder They Come, played in theaters for decades after, and I believe it may even be still playing in boutique theaters now. So again, I repeat my challenge to our local entertainment fraternity. Let us build on what Jimmy Cliff achieved, and let us create more globally impactful works of art. Over more than 6 decades, Jimmy Cliff remained relevant, respected, and resolute. He did not fade with time, he evolved with time. His induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and his receipt of the Order of Merit were recognitions of international significance, honors bestowed upon a man who consistently elevated Jamaica's standing on the world stage. Yet, even those accolades cannot fully measure his greatest contribution. His true legacy lives in the courage he gave to those facing hardship, in the inspiration he offered to those striving for more, in the pride he instilled in a people whose culture he represented with authenticity, confidence, and fearlessness. Jimmy Cliff helped to secure Jamaica a permanent place in the global cultural landscape as a nation with its own voice, rhythm, and truth.
And that's absolutely true, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to Prime Minister Andrew Holness. You can listen to it on the JCDC website and also on YouTube. You can listen to the entire program that honored Jimmy Cliff. And we say hats off to Jimmy Cliff. We have also DJ Latta and also Jack SOWAH waiting in the wings. I haven't seen them come through to the back room just yet, but I want to also remember while we're waiting, Leon Lloyd's grandmother passed away. That's our family there. Auntie Esmond, and you can see her on the screen. She's going to be buried on December 28th at the Lititz Seventh-day Adventist Church. The setup is the Friday night, that's the 27th, and the funeral is the 28th at the Lititz Seventh-day Adventist Church in Down St. Elizabeth. We say condolences to the entire family and her friends and everyone around the world who knew Auntie Esmond and her very energetic way of going through life. And we say, you gain your wings, Godspeed, heaven doors are open for you. So we say goodbye, and also heaven say welcome to Auntie Esmond. Ladies and gentlemen, also we want to say condolences to the families and friends, and also of Auntie Seta, Grandma Seta. She passed away. This was her 92nd birthday. She was 94. Auntie Esmond was 92, and Grandma Seta passed away at 94. And Michelle Burrell and the rest of the family, and also, her mom, that's Michelle's mom, also is ailing, and her, all her Auntie Esmond's children, they're all they're all sad at the moment, and we are waiting for the funeral arrangements to be completed, and I'll announce that as it comes along. So those are in the final stages. So AKA Buffy, and also AKA Skit, Miss Michelle Burrell. We say condolences to you, and our hearts and prayers go with you throughout this journey. So we also, her grandson here was with her when they go into Oswald. That's Michelle. She's always taking her grandma everywhere. You know what I mean? So they had a marvelous time. She cooked for her grandma. She cleaned for her. She did every. That's Michelle Burrell, AKA Sket. You know what I mean? So we say our prayers go with you at this time of your bereavement. Also, we have a gentleman who I served with. We trained together in Newcastle, and we were part of JDF. He passed away. That's Sir Crooks. He passed away, I think, yesterday morning or early this morning. I got to get that right because the news just reached me. I want to put him on the screen here so you can see who he is. So that's the one in the purple shirt. That's Mr. Crooks, an ex-JDF member. He passed away. That's the vice president of Intake 56. I'm the president of the Intake 56. That was him meeting with Sir Crooks and helping him out because he was, going through some hard times. And Intake 56 looked out for him. Sir Hutchinson was always close to him. And we say condolences to the family. Another one of our brothers, our brother in arms, has gone. And we say hearts and prayers go out to the family of Sir Crooks. And we say he gained his wings and heaven doors are open for him. So Sir Crooks, we'll meet you again in the great beyond, my brother. We salute you. And, ladies and gentlemen, he was a part of Intake 56. This is the book when we had our 36th annual reunion at the Mystic Inn on July 21st, 2023. And that book now has a red dot beside his name. So, we remember back in the day when we were training in Newcastle. This is a picture of us in Newcastle. And if you can see, these two gentlemen that you see marching with the cane under their shoulder, one is me. And I was the best recruit of that intake. And I'm telling you, it was amazing to serve with these gentlemen. And it is surreal. Ladies and gentlemen, say hats off and condolences to the family of Crooks. He was a member of the Jamaica Defense Force, and he was intake 56. Ladies and gentlemen, also another member of 2JR, the 2nd Battalion Jamaica resident, 2nd Battalion Jamaica. Oh, okay. It's surreal, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, it's heartfelt. But anyways, this gentleman, he was a cook at 2JR, 2nd Battalion Jamaica Regiment. That's Beresford Francis, aka Cutty Will. He passed away December 7th, and we say condolences to the family and Godspeed on your way to heaven. So, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a year of a lot of losses, and we say pray, keep on praying. You know what I mean? So we're still waiting for Jack SOWAH to come into the back room. We're waiting for you. And also DJ Latta, you have the link, so click on it. I'm going to go through some immigration and community events and news. If you're not back there, then we're going to close the show down. That's how it works. We're not going to hang around. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let's talk about immigration for a second. Immigration is changing, right? Some big changes are going on, and come January 1st, there's a lot of news swirling around, but there's a new bill that passed through Congress, but it's not yet law. But immigration has changed in many ways for a lot of people across the board. It's not business as usual. So those who used to visit the country, you know, when you come and you do your little thing for 3-4 months and then you head home, those days are over. You get what I'm saying? Right now, a lot of people are losing their their visas when they renew, because they spend 3-4 months at a time when they come to the US. And all of that history, when you come to the border and you tell them you're going to spend 2 weeks, or when you got your visa, you said you're a farmer or you're a business person or you're a housewife, but you spend half the year here. And now it's becoming a problem. So when you go to renew, most of those people, and I'm getting some real up to the time news in terms of people trying to renew their visa, and they just flat out tell you no. Those who abuse their visas by staying longer than they should are now finding out that when they get to the airport or land in the U.S., they're taking those visas away. There's a thing called waste, fraud, and abuse that the new administration is stamping out. I would suggest you wait before, if you know that you constantly come here and spend a long time, they're on you. And also the technology that is the technology that they're using, they track you. You notice their passports have a chip in there, and Elon Musk. Jack SOWAH is trying to call me. Sir Jack, we're on the live show. What's going on? You can't get on the show? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we lost transmission there for a second. So we're getting things back on track. Jack SOWAH, try to click that link and come backstage right now. We're going to cut the show where it is. All right, click it again. Let's get DJ Latta on this on the screen. DJ Latta, can you see me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're gonna help Jack SOWAH to come on the show. So Jack, tell me what's going on your end.
Well, we click the link and I can see myself. I can see myself. Let me video call and let me show you. Let me video call and show you.
All right. So Jack SOWAH is gonna video call me so we can see what's going on. DJ Latta, big up yourself.
But there.
Larger in charge, you know what I mean?
Latta there, wait.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
All right, so Father Jack, tell me what I go on now. Tell me what I go on, Father Jack. Yeah, we're here. No, you have to go a little further than that, Father Jack. Hold on it. Hold on now. Yeah, look for what I go on. Don't about time there, so let me see what in the box there. Go to your right. Go to your right. Go to your right. Entering the yes, you're still entering the studio. Hold up. Go to your right. Put the phone. Yeah. All right. So the mic is working. See, you're into the hold on a second there, brother. Who's there with you? Come, Father Jack. No, you have to come out of that section there and go and enter the studio. Yes. All right, go to the right. Let me see what's happening. Go to the right. To the right of the screen. Down to the bottom. No, man, and I hold the camera right. Come on, Father Jack. You're in the settings section and you need to get out of there and come into the studio. That's the setup section where you put in your name and so on. So you want to come out of here, so, and you need to hold, pan to your right of the screen, slowly. All right? Slowly to your right. Oh, go more to your right. Down the bottom there, sir. Enter the studio. Look, no man, now move too fast, you know. Go down a little bit. You see that the bar there at the bottom, that blue bar, whatever it is, click on it. Ah, now. Yes. Hold on, man. I can't see the full screen. So I don't know what's on the screen. No, you're gone too close to the screen now. It says get started. Click on get started. Let me see what's going on there. Let's see what comes up. And for some reason you're in the wrong, I don't know. Click get started.
Yeah, but to myself top where I have to enter his email address.
All right, come out of all of that and then close that out and click back the link to get into the studio. Just click out, just close out everything. Close everything out, and then go back to the WhatsApp and click the link, and let's walk through it from start to finish. Because we have 46 minutes left for the show. Okay. Do you see where you there's a link there to enter the studio? Your levels are all right. Click the section that says enter studio.
Scroll up. Yeah, scroll down a bit.
Yep, enter studio. Now there you are. I just saw you come up. Hey, now we got you. All right, focus the camera on yourself now. Let me close this out. Now you're here, Father Jack. I can see you. Goodness gracious me. I'm telling you, welcome to Father Jack SOWAH. I'm telling you. Amazing. DJ Latta, wake up.
Wake up, Latta, wake up.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, it's a long time coming, and we lost some time because of technical difficulties with the internet. I lost internet connection here twice tonight. And also, we had a problem. Jack SOWAH had a problem, but he's live on the show tonight. So we say welcome to an icon, Jack SOWAH. He has been one of the prolific, historic gentlemen who has changed the direction of the dancehall and reggae music by lending his lens to the world for many artists, producers, sound systems, you name it, radio disc jockeys, you name them. He put a face and a voice to these people, including Dragon Force with DJ Latta. So today, it's the second of the series of Sir Jack SOWAH. We're also making an urgent appeal to the Jamaican government to honor this man who has his life work has helped Jamaica to grow video library and an audio library that spans the test of time. He has spent a lot of his money and resources, time and effort to put it together. And he's digitizing it, ladies and gentlemen, for you to see, and you'll pay a small fee to help his library go to maintain itself. However, the treasures that he'll give you that spans the test of time will intrigue you, because many grandchildren and great-grandchildren will see their parents, mothers and fathers, having a great time. And now you can compare what Jamaica was then to what Jamaica is now. And he's still relevant. So because of that, Sir Jack SOWAH, we had a discussion that we're going to honor you on May 2nd, 2026. Naram Promotions, the real deal, will be honoring Jack SOWAH on May 2nd, 2026, on his birthday, his 70th birthday. We'll be awarding him for his life work. And we're asking the government of Jamaica to do so also. And to turn up to our event, because we're going to have two events. We're discussing it, one in Kingston and one in the country, because he has helped to put many sound systems, artists, you name them, producers, put on the map. Because in the days when there was no internet, he was the internet, because he would put those on VHS tapes and cassette and send it around the world, and you're going to hear his story. So welcome, and we say to Jack SOWAH, the historic.
Welcome, Jack.
And I'm telling you, we call him the pioneer, Jack SOWAH. Bless up yourself.
The original.
Yeah, man. Welcome again, man. Welcome again to the world, man. Welcome to Northern Promotion, man. And it couldn't be possible without Latta and Soji. Since a good night, second time around. And I just want to say thanks so much for making this possible. See, and I will be always here. So tonight I'm here to tell you all what you want to know and any question you want to ask. So I'm going to ask Soji to take it away, Mr. Soji. I like what you're doing and don't stop doing it. So
my brother, there's a lot of people who ask who wanted to talk to you, but I have to get your permission to open the phone lines along the way. I've said that this is going to be a series because you have so much to tell in terms of the culture of Jamaica dancehall and the culture of Jamaica, and also what has happened in terms of how the culture changed over the years, because you're still relevant. And I said it's going to take a very, very long time for you to go through all of it, but I don't want you to go through it in one night. So we're going to have talks and so on. We want to, continue where you left off, because you were going to give us some history, and you want to give DJ Latta some history.
Yes.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DJ Latta from Dragon Force. Now DJ Latta in a foreign. Big up yourself every
Bless
time.
up. We're all here. Yeah.
Goodness gracious me. So listen, DJ Latta, do you remember the last question Jack SOWAH asked you before we close on the last podcast that he was on? What was the question?
Yes, the last question was he's supposed to tell us who was Zebra father.
Well, now a photographical memory, trust me. That was the question.
Yes.
So, before I answer the question, so DJ Latta and so want to tell me say no, who a Zebra father.
No.
I'm gonna sing a song and give a clue. You must know the song. So I'm gonna sing the song. Right? What I don't see, art don't leave. I lost a 2 words. You remember that song?
Congratulations, well done.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
So hold on, DJ Latta.
Yeah.
Go down in the music box and take out the vinyl. And the vinyl one you're playing up.
No, listen, if you can't find the DJ Latta, boy, this thing does get interesting more.
Yeah.
More. Latta, can you find that song?
I search for it.
You just lose the clash. Let me tell you something. Did you know that Jack SOWAH was also an artist? DJ Latta?
Yes.
You know him have him own tune? You didn't know that? No, man, you search too deep, man. Sir Jack SOWAH, I want you to, you're going to bring up the tune, But Sir Jack SOWAH, there's a lot of people around the world who did not know that you are still here with us on Father God Earth. And just as how we were searching for you, a lot of people did not know that you were still around until we found you, and many others found you and put you on the internet. I'm happy for your daughter who has done a marvelous job. And I'm going to be down there in Jamaica too, to meet with you up close and personal, and go live, because we need to get things going the right way for you, because guess what? You need to reap the benefits of your labor. And I say hats off to the gentleman in Florida who also he's the one who's instrumental in getting you up to speed. What's his name?
Leslie Golden, my boss. Leslie Golden.
We said to Leslie Golden, a great gentleman. He's kind of camera shy too. He don't like the limelight. But we say Leslie Golden, we say salute to Leslie Golden. And I'm telling you, what a brother, man. And I'm telling you,
all right.
This gentleman.
Yeah.
Jack SOWAH.
Wailing Soul.
No, man. No name way. Because I play the song for you. You tell me. I play the song for you because you don't know me bad them we are to know that. I'm not play the song for you. Yeah. All right.
You're not the universe, you don't know. Originally, man called Fletcher.
His name Dennis Wax.
Dennis Wax. Yes.
What?
Dennis Wax to that song there.
What?
Dennis Wax.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Some old time DJ I walk out and say, what you say?
Yeah, man. Dennis Wax.
Has ever found that?
Yeah, song, yeah. Yeah, that.
What you go to originally it's no play.
All right, you know I know Lata.
Yeah, man.
Lata, let me tell you something. You're at one of the university of music, higher learning.
Yeah.
I'm going to teach you things that I know from my own way you might not know. All right? So this is my question now. This thing I'm call about class. What you think about class? Whether sound class or artist class. I mean, I teach you a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm exposing things. What you think about class? Give me your definition about class. Whether it's a sound class or a DJ class or whatever your music call it. What your opinion? What's your take on it? Is it good or is it bad?
Sounds clash good, and artists clash is good. Once the artist are a bad artist and them are true lyrics, back of lyrics, you know. Sound clash good because I've been through a lot of sound clashes, you know. And you have to, when you clash, you have to make sure you control the crowd. You know what? Once you control the crowd in the first round, say you have to keep it up. To have the crowd for the rest of the night, to make sure that sound they don't take it over from you. And you have to use your head as you go along. You know? So sound clash good. I like sound clashes because I go through a lot ahead. And win a lot, so yeah.
I want you, first of all, Jack SOWAH, to kind of give a background or kind of explain what it means to have a sound clash back in the day. Now hold on, Jack SOWAH. Back in the day when you start a video dancehall and dancehall artists, sound systems were also, they came as a package with artists. So for you to go and cover that, it had to be a big thing in terms of this is the thing. I mean, at that time you used to draw the poster of them and put them on a light post and shop and all them thing there. A whole heap of flour we mix up and paste up, post up and shop them. So listen now, if you had I want you to show some other poster later on in another podcast. But Sir Jackson, explain to the people around the world what it meant back in the 80s to have a sound clash. What it entails, how you prepare, and as a man coming into the dance hall with his video camera or his cassette tape, you come tape the dance. How you see the dance in terms of how if you choose a dance where you're gonna, if it's Stone Love, Metro Media, Inner City or one of them sound there. Tell me, give me the background to that.
I record them. And we record the sound them.
Yeah, no, I'm saying when you choose which sound for your record, because you have to choose it.
Yeah. No, if I go
what
to
about that song? And who are the artists who cover that sound there? And you say you have to cover that sound there. Or you choose which sound for cover the night, each night.
Well, listen, I'm sure this is how I get advanced. If we go to a dance and 4 sound and play, I have to get the 4 of them.
See?
So tell me. All right. I don't know if you can see this mixer here. I have a mixer here.
No, you have to kind of turn the camera.
All right, let me show you. A mixer. All right, so this here?
Yeah.
This here is a mixer.
Yeah.
All right? But back then, it was so small. Marsha, can the small mixer come? I'll show him some. Professional, when we are taking 4 sound, I want to get the sound properly. See? We have to hook up all 4 sound to a mixer. Back then, we used to use plug out jack and plug in jack and plug out jack. But this thing, it start become a problem.
But what I want you to explain to me, Father Jack, is how you decide when you get up in the morning and you say you drink your tea and you belch.
Yeah.
How you decide which dance you're going to cover. Why you decide to cover the dance? Or you think on them thing there. Why you fit go to dance there? Because only for dance you're turning. So you want to tell me. So if me get up in the morning and I say, so I'll check out Stone Love because Stone Love don't over Osaleo. And Osaleo tonight I will have Bounty Killer and they'll have Shabarangs and them man, they have to cover that thing there as a cameraman. You see me I say? So more you explain to me and explain to the world how you make that decision there when you wake up in the morning, which dance you cover. So how you reach that thinking there and why it is important to cover the dance there. Talk to me.
Very, very, very important question. Very, very important question. If we look on tree dance, we have to look on dance where the most star or the most artists have a turn up. If an artist is not going to be at that session, some celebrity have to be there. So that's how we choose. And how we choose. We look on the nature of dance, from who keep the dance, which part of the dance I keep, and the sound that we are playing. So we choose from there. Because once we see the promotion, and once we see the on posters, we know that dance and more will cover. Bounty Killer over the other dance, Lynchman over the other dance.
We have to remember the internet wasn't around, So a man have to draw the poster and like you go up on computer. A man literally draw the poster and then carry go a print it. That's how it go.
Yeah, but you'll have a thing what they call town cry.
Yes. Talk to me.
Town cry. Because them time you're not on a poster singing town cry. See, I man use bicycle. And the big steel hand, the big steel hand them.
Yeah.
Just put the car up and a man just drive around the that. And say tonight, Jack SOWAH dancing on the island breeze. And that just drive around the town. A man use them mouth. The kind of on the posters back then. See? No posters. A man used to print some little thing on makeshift typewriter. Kind of on the posters. See me? No phone man, they do no posters. And back then, even when posters, my name Jack Sower, was the first name who go up on a flyer and say live video by Jack Sower. When posters you come on, it used to say live video because you don't know what company, but my name was the first name who go up on a poster and say live video by Jack Sower.
I'm glad you said that, and that means I try to pull out of your Jack Sower. You see, when your name go up on a poster, the whole of City Kingston and all 14 parish know that. And them a come. Because them know say, from Jack Sower there that dance here, a big dance.
And listen this, I don't just go to the dance just like that, I come with a package.
Talk to me and tell me how the package go.
Come with a package, see me? If you want a set of girls to come dominate your dance and go on the most thing, I got it.
Yeah.
I got dancers. Amongst other things, you understand? Yeah. You ever heard about a dancer named Janai?
Yeah, man.
In the video too.
Yeah. We sent him to the world. We sent him to the world.
Yeah.
Sample 6 to the world. See me?
Same.
You know, Jack Sower, it's funny that you said that you have dancers, you know. Listen. The pace where you would have set back then, it is now a big deal in the drink out and all them things that right around the country, you know, where groups of dancers go there and entertain every party, whether it be in the country or in town now, because this is a trend where you did set. So talk to me and tell me, why you tell me the real deal, Jack Sower. You not rush it. Talk to me about the days when you get up in the morning, your meds, your thing, or you look for your youth them, or you get through the day, or you plan your day, or you go through the night and set up your thing and talk to me. Talk to the world like you left a message for your grand and great grand picture them. Talk to me, Jack Sower. This platform is for you, and we're gonna hear the entire story of Jack Sower. So talk to me, Jack.
All right. Oh, I start my day. Well, you ever start my day and I get so surprised. See, there's a man up there, I don't know if you know, but there's a man up there.
Yeah.
I am so close to that man. So every morning when I rise, I have to deal with that man first. See me, because that man see me in trouble and know I'm going to say, yes, just like what you're doing, this man is helping me in a different way. See, but when we get up in the morning and see me, see my kids them, I love all of my kids them, My kids them, the whole of them is very important, see me. Because I always dream, I always wish and hope to have a family where I can see close to me. See me. So that's the first part of my day, see me. And when we get up and I see my first man, I can say, yes, see my son is a couple of away from me, and my next daughter there too. See me. See, I never son out to drive taxi. See me. So other from that now, I get up and go down my yard now, right back to so. Because you see this, when you have the soldier, I don't love nothing else but it now. I don't love, you know why? Everything else we do never work out, but this one work out. See me? I am a professional carpenter and a welder. I graduate for that. And from a graduate from training school, I never work for nobody. I was always being an entrepreneur, always trying to make something out of it. But this is what I really love. The exposure when this is. Sometimes I can't believe. And guess what I realize now? You see my kids, especially my first man and my son, we see where them love it and where them appreciate and love me, and that makes me feel so. Because this don't just come so later. A whole heap of hard work, whole heap of bleaching, See me, sometimes people
Yeah,
are
man.
for me. But we know say one day to appear. But listen this, I never know say it will be like this. But God, God guide me. And it's right now where it is, as we tell you, me have to give thanks up to the God Almighty and that man in Florida, let's go there. See me? Because he know what I have been through. And we have some other people on the side where show gratitude. I have a friend from all the way in Israel named Amar.
Mm.
I have a next virgin. This man was the best man when I got married in Bermuda. His name is Declan Harris. We call him Tech. And we have a friend now where there's customer that been call him name on the program now. I pay fire me again. See me? Tell you.
Yeah.
I will say, but his name is Uzi Wheelwright. He met me
Bless him
down.
up.
Yeah, he's from Bermuda, living in England now. He met me down one whole passport going through Bermuda. Yeah, he met me down one passport.
Mm.
So you see, when we get up a man time and look, we just look on these things. Because next, we not to go a dance again like one time. You have to call me, book fee. Because it's the all the dance things set now. At the going to dance now. Everybody inside the dance, everybody have a recording device. See me?
Yeah.
The only thing important I'm glad I did is preserve all my video. Most people say old, but soldier, you know they are gold. They are not.
Congratulations, well done.
Yeah, man, listen. So, like I have some things in my position. Some things in my position. Audio and video. You expect that. And we tell you, I asked you to pronounce the name for me there. Archaeologist. Can you repeat for me?
Archaeologist.
Yes.
But I say you're the professor of the dance hall.
Yes.
Yeah. You are the professor. You are greater than an archaeologist. You're greater than those who are now claiming to be great. You're the king. You're the man who carved out and paved the road for those who wish to become great. They can drive on that road right now because you opened the door to the world for them to be great.
Yes.
And you can name them.
Yeah, we can
name them from the late 70s into right now.
I just talk about name them soldiers. You know when I just come and video thing, that before I used to be there, I used to be chassis thing. But when I just come, it's one somebody I see, you know, one man I see, one man. I hear them on the video now. If you see the channel of the video man, you have to see with him video. Time bush, trust, and I Toyota Christian drive, and time the channel of my video man. But the thing was so hype and they love it and you video now. If just video who are buying cassette, if you're not buying cassette, you're not video you. If you're not buying this cassette, you're not video you. So watch me coming up. Me come on me video everybody. Everybody.
And I can attest to that. You
Listen, Salio. When the big dancing used to keep in a house, you listen, big man used to sell cigarette and then cigarette lighter. But you know, walk up and up in the dancing, in the one place, and you got to take out him chair, see me, and this man selling things, and spent like look at things, cigarette, weed, everything, and you sit on one place. In the name Willie Boo, veteran bad man from Concrete Jungle. In the name Willie Boo. I know Willie Boo love. Willie Boo can just sometimes sing card with the video. Say, come put the video for me, man, card. You know, me have a fire tomorrow. You want to, man. Come put the video to me, see me. Come put the video for me. And you see that little something there. Anytime people come down and they want them thing there, and they want them smoke. Them just stand up right side of Willie Boo.
Mm-hmm.
So when we just start with you know what,
Give me a year to
Bulk
that.
and
Which year that? Give me a couple of years in that. That genre.
1992.
No, earlier than that. Earlier than that, Jack Sower. Yeah, miss. Yeah, drop crank this up.
That
Willie
person,
Boo.
Willie Boo, yeah. 92.
Earlier than that.
See me? No, he was there earlier, but me I tell you that person dance.
Okay, yeah.
I tell you from when me have been a Willie Boo. 87.
Yes, now you talk to me.
Because me and him was at Reggae Carnival 1998.
All right. Yes.
Last time. So because this is when we start Gold Cameron, just to start Gold Cameron, the amount of embarrassment, we get wet up.
Yes.
We get run where we get flashed.
Hold up now. Jackson, don't stop your word, son. Don't forget your word.
Yeah.
Want explain to the audience the era we are talking about. This is not computer age.
No, man.
We still have rotary dial phone.
Yes.
Yes.
You understand me? And them time there, we still have the yellow taxi, the checker cab. It killed some city.
Yeah.
JLS bus just a come off a line there, so.
I would still have Morris Oxford and Austin Cambridge.
So, yeah, them time the lamp still a light a country.
Of course, and not a lamp.
You have the rocking dolly bus same way I go through country. I come town.
So there and a lamp did their country, brother.
A buckle torch.
Then you don't know that. So you know
Yes.
Yeah.
Them time there.
Yeah.
A turleen and wool. Cause we are come out of the lens in the turleen and wool and we are going to silk.
Yeah.
And sequins.
Yeah.
Them the days the big chain, rope chain around the neck. Yeah, couple of other car like the ladder come on pan line. Them the time there. You understand?
Yeah.
I kind of get the Aston Cambridge and you understand? I like a run for their money. Remember them days of Jack SOWAH?
And the Ford Cartina.
And the Cartina L. The Escort and the L.
All right. Ford Escort and the big one.
Yes.
To the Ford
Talk
Escort.
to me now, Jack SOWAH. Go back in your thing now.
All right. It's in them time there. I'm not afraid to talk. It's in them time we are talking about Ford Cartina. I'm not really in a music business at the time, you know. I'm just a coming up badness, you know. I'm telling me a pickpocket. Yeah. I pickpocket that one my daughter just born and one day my dad town a pickpocket. And I'm mother back me up and drape me up and take the whole of my money. You know, see me. Tell me down at town. She spot me in the crowd and thing and come drape me up. You know, see me. Tell me just get my first picking and hand in the pocket and thing and I can't do nothing, you know. You know, see me can't talk there. I mean, nobody know me.
No, listen, you have to say the 2-finger businessman. We can't answer that way they buy say. Understand me? Downtown is a place where you have to overstand how downtown run.
Yeah.
You understand? Certain corner are this around a Tivoli and certain corner are over it. You understand me? I say? Are up the so, I feel over there so.
Yeah.
So you have to understand how parade did run.
Yeah.
Every man know them kind of coronation different.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Well, them time,
Talk to me now, Jack.
You see them time that downtown, him though down there look good now, but then town is nice. You have the park where people are going on, the bus them coming on. It's nice. When we tell them to get a snow cone or a sky boost.
So hold on now. You talk about the snowball, see?
Yeah.
You have to talk about the whistling peanut cats.
Yeah.
He's still around. He pass every Sunday evening.
Him still about?
He pass every Sunday evening.
And the first thing I want to come down there, because you see that's something that we love it like
Yeah.
how these are some little children.
Our
You see snow cone and a whistling peanut cat.
Yeah.
Yes.
That you know say they are town when you hear that.
You know that. You know you're
Yeah.
there.
You know say they are town.
You can see a mile and listen. When I look boy and hear the whistle, you know. From hear the whistle. Now I reach the mile by that first before it passes.
I want you to understand a thing where I want you to bring you back in the merriments, you know, Jack SOWAH. You have to understand, so the whistling peanut cat was a thing where embedded in the children them brain. Wake up DJ Latta.
Yeah.
You understand me? And you have to
sleep,
understand
man.
that on a Sunday or in any day of the week here, with the ice cream.
The ice cream, man. Yeah.
The snow cone and the sky juice, man. When them attack to you,
Yeah.
Because them have to
Yeah,
sell
man.
to go and bring in a thing.
Yeah.
So the hustling in a town was different. And the culture where you are come from, when JBC, RJR attacked you, that was the only media you could have deal with. So when Jack SOWAH come in the midst, and you find meds now, figure tape somebody and send out the tape, and you go video somebody and send out the video, it was a big deal. You understand me?
Yeah.
It was big. But when you talk about that in a Jack SOWAH, the hardship in a town, where you go through, when you have to go down the road and say, yo, give me an orange there until next week now. You understand me?
Yeah.
I give me one slice of bread and one sprat now until my hustler thing later on. Talk to me, Jack SOWAH, because and the real deal we are talking about now.
All right, it's not something me never got. It's the anytime go town, anywhere town, I don't know why, but anybody ask anything, it's like me I get it in Brata. I don't know why, what can I love that people? But anywhere me go down town, you know. Anywhere me go down town, see. You have an Igla where she just pass her company. She have one eye. And we never go to town yet. Never go to town. See me. I want them to go to her and me ask her some food and she said, SOWAH, you want some bulgur? But me think the bulgur was that kind of food where when people listen to that. You want some bulgur for cook? Come take the bulgur car when me I go to school and say, go your mother and go feed the panty bulgur. See me? Yeah. Come me check it out. Realize it's a good meal. Realize it's a good meal because the first time we look at it, we never look at it good, you know. Never say. But somebody prepared and I believe me. See me, immediately me sick, you know. My daughter make it canteen and I'm 60 and I try to get up and knock it off. See me? Because it tastes good, you know, see me? Yeah, man. Because bulgur, and then the bulgur now, you know what become my favorite meal? When we see the bulgur go on, the stone calming and curry chicken, you know, see me? So, in time they are town at hustle and get somebody know. If you go to a man, and him not have it to give me, I move, I'm going to find out, so let me walk and go down. So I send man there, call me back. I say, come on, you. I don't know what reason about that all gets happened. See, and the most important thing is say, you hear me? But easy to feel embarrassed, so true that we not teach people things, I tell people things. Because I'm easy to feel embarrassed, I'm easy to shame. Because I'm shame, if you make me shame, you go one part here around, so you know, see me again. You see me? Yeah. It's hard when you come up. You know, because sometimes for Christmas, not for me, not for what people enjoy Christmas, but they enjoy it the same way. See me? They enjoy it the same way. They enjoy it the same
Real
way.
man.
You know, see me? Yeah, man. See me?
Yeah.
Jack SOWAH, you know, we have to close the show soon and we have to get back here on Monday because we know you have to cover some events tomorrow and Saturday. So Monday at PIP Mondays, we're going to continue.
I'm gonna
We have
try
about 2 minutes or so because we had a delay in the show. And DJ Latta kind of drop asleep on because he work hard
sleep,
today.
man.
Yeah, man. He work hard today.
Latta
You
sleep.
understand me? So, we see with you still in our brother. We know it go.
That's a day, man.
But, you know, we want to make sure that we cover the full story because we're opening our lens to Sir Jack SOWAH here as one of the icons and also the pillars of the culture of the reggae music and the dance hall in Jamaica. And this is serious, ladies and gentlemen. You got to like, share, subscribe, comment. We're here talking, but he has been through, as he told you, as a youngster, he had to be the two-finger business government, you know what I mean, downtown.
Yeah.
Just to survive. Kingston was never easy. It was a hard road in a concrete jungle.
Yeah.
And for him to survive through all of that and be here with you today means that he has more to offer to the world. And we want to preserve his history and also make it a monument to society. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an important gentleman. And always remember, each and every one of us has a role in this life. His role was to preserve what the history and the importance of those who have left certain legacies behind. He has that story. And we're going to continue to bring it to you each and every week until he completes his journey. And we are making a special appeal to the Jamaican government to honor this man for his work because he put Jamaica on the map.
Yes.
All the main artists, we're going to touch the names, you know, because we're going right down from Bob Marley days come up through Dennis Brown all the way up, Ken Boothe, everybody, Gregory Isaacs, everybody. He has been there with his lens.
Yes,
and
man.
he has a library to show it. And we say hats off to him because we're going to honor him on May 2nd for his life work. So you haven't seen nothing yet. Like, share, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell. And we
May
say
2nd.
Before we close up, 1 minute, because I don't want to miss on anything. It's not me alone that they show you something. 1 minute, Lexus SOWAH. SOWAH.
Yes.
Blessings. Welcome, Lexus SOWAH.
Lexus SOWAH.
No, we're not seeing face enough. Yeah, set the camera right. Goodness gracious me. Greetings every time. Salute.
Bless up, Lexus.
Blessed love.
SOWAH.
Every time.
Yeah, man.
Lexus SOWAH.
I'm a one of my first recruit with a man. He live next door, my almost family. See, and he live next. This is Lexus SOWAH. Him first, right. He is the man that gave me the first #1 video. I mean, video got #1 too. And the record got #1. The first video got #1 in New York. See, Fox Love. Them come from New York. First #1 video. And the reason that video there, we can't tell you what the video is on you. I have to tell you about after and #1 again. See, this is my first video, man. Next to almost family. See me? So before the club, I'm gonna and I will pop
every time.
Well, love me, brother.
On Monday, we want spend some time. Monday, PIP Mondays, we want you back here, my brother, to tell us a little bit about your story and the journey back then, so the people can know what it was back then and how hard it was to do what you do. You know what I mean? So Monday, please turn up so we can talk about it.
All right.
Bless the Lord. And I'll see you when
Blessed
I
love,
come
man.
to the island soon, you know.
One love.
I will see you up close and personal because I go live right on location.
Yes.
Respect, honor, and love every time. We have to close the show, ladies and gentlemen, quick and fast. So,
Yeah,
Jack
man.
Sower, DJ Latta, we say one love.
Yes.
We got to close the
Yeah.
show. And
Yeah.
we see you on Monday with Jack Sower because guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It is an hour time. Naram Promotions is at you.